There's so few places that I would actually recommend people to travel to in Europe now, just because some places are so oversaturated and crowded, and just very unaffordable for solo travelers. So here are the top 3 places that I've been since moving to Spain 2.5 years ago that are great for solo traveling and have affordable hostels. Number 1 is Malta, and I stayed at Follow the Sun Hostel in St. Julian's. You can stay at this hostel for about 14 euros a night still, and Malta is super beautiful even in the winter, and the history of Malta is really interesting. And I honestly didn't know anything about the island before I went there, but it's a great place to solo travel and meet new people. And personally, I was so excited to find out that Malta has a lot of Game of Thrones filming locations. And number 2 is Sicily, specifically Catania. I feel like Sicily is super underrated in general, but there's so much to do, like hike Mount Etna. There are so many beautiful towns nearby, like Taormina, which was in the White Lotus. I stayed at Elefanti Hostel for 22 euros a night with breakfast included, which was perfect. And the food in Sicily was delicious too. I would recommend anything with pistachio. And I would definitely visit Palermo too if you have the time. And number 3 is Albania. I'd recommend traveling around the country if you can. I stayed at Vanilla Sky Hostel in Tirana for about 12 euros a night. There are beautiful beach towns and the cutest little medieval cities like Berat. I stayed at Hannah's Hostel in Berat for also about 12 euros a night. It's a great location for a summer getaway, but also I would definitely go back in the winter too. Have you been to any of these places and would you agree?